What's going on, YouTube? So today I'm going to show you guys a defensive tip for Madden 25. Yeah, that's right, a defensive tip for Madden 25. There's tons of defense in this game. You guys didn't know that? Oh yeah, there's tons of defense. So 46 normal, play is called rush outside. I'm going to get to the gameplay footage, but I'm just going to show you how to set it up real quick. So I'm going to press RB to man align. So Y, then RB. Then we're going to bump and run. Then we're going to crash the defensive line to the left. Then we're going to re-blitz this defensive tackle. Re-blitz this defensive end. Pull this linebacker, as you see Cameron Wake, perfect linebacker to have here, out just a couple yards, do nothing to him, and we're going to press the B button 5 times to get to the safety on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to re-blitz him and pull him down and outside. Are you guys still awake yet? Yeah, I know, that was a lot of steps. But you know what? This works for me. I really don't know what to say. I mean, it works, but it doesn't work. Or should I say it didn't work, but now it does work. We'll get to more about that just in a minute when we get to the gameplay footage. So this is unslidable. We're sending 6. I like to send 6 in this game. We're either going to play max coverage defense or we're going to send 6 unless I'm running like shutdowns, defensive guide or something like that. He's got a couple really nice plays in there that I've kind of tried to use because, you know, there really is no defense in this game. We all know that. So as you can see here, we're blocking a running back. The other thing I like to do, actually, I forgot to say, is then we're going to take the safety and we're going to put him right over this offensive lineman or this defensive tackle. And that's going to ensure that we get in no matter what. So let's just snap the ball. You can see, okay, we get in. La-di-da. So now I just need to show you guys that slide protection is not going to do anything. So we're blocking a running back. Now we're going to slide to the opposite side. And I could spend all day showing you all the different slide protections. But really... oops, I need to concentrate when I set this up. But really, the reality is I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show you that it works against running back on the right, blocking, slide protecting on the left. It does work both ways. Snap the ball, and our guys come in. So we're going to get to the gameplay footage. I'm going to explain a lot more to you guys. Hope you enjoy. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering why I would put a play like this up on YouTube. And that is a very valid question, especially considering that ever since I've ever done videos, I've always said that my philosophy is showing plays that anybody can use and have success. They don't have to be fancy. They don't have to have a lot of setup steps. Just simple stuff that anybody can use, whether you're a great player or whether you're not the best player. And this is definitely not one of those plays. There's a few things that you have to have, I think, to use this play. And I personally think that I have those things, which is why it's become something that I stuck with. So I'm just going to explain a little bit. Got into practice mode, was running 4-6 defense, and I thought to myself, okay, so came up with a couple plays, and then I thought, let's see. I think sending 6 is the way to go this year when it comes to blitzing. I just find that it's the best way to get pressure. So I thought, okay, let me come up with a blitz that's going to beat a blocked running back no matter what side of the field he's on, and slide protection no matter what way they slide. And I came up with this play. Okay, so that's fair enough. I'm in a practice mode and, you know, I'm running this and I'm having good success. I'm like, okay, this is nice. I'm going to take it to a game. Got into a game. Got absolutely torched. I'm talking like I got torched, like real bad. So my first thought was like, oh man, this is terrible. Like, what the hell? Like, this sucks. It's so much harder to set this up in a game than it is in practice mode. You know, I didn't take into account, you know, quick snapping, right? I mean, people are going to quick snap. So I got into a game and quickly found out that it's very tough to get this set up against guys that are going to, you know, pick a play, then use the method I showed you guys last year for hurrying up to the line of scrimmage, which is, you know, something that is very easy. You just audible to a different play, or you can flip the play. And it's really, really tough to get things set up when people have a mindset of quick snapping. I faced a lot of that, and I got torched. Then, I also play people that use custom playbooks, like myself. And when they would audible to a different formation, it would lag everything, and that would frustrate the heck out of me. So that was another reason that I got torched. I just couldn't get it set up in time because there are a lot of steps. For whatever reason, despite getting torched, I stuck with it. I had no idea why. No idea why. I just stuck with it and stuck with it. I thought, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to figure this out. So there's I think 3 reasons why I use this play. The first reason is because this is a great way to get yourself into a game of Madden mentally. You know, sometimes you get into a game and you're just kind of like lazy. You're like, oh, well, here's another game of Madden, and you're just kind of playing. And I'm sure you've had this before, where it starts to get third quarter, maybe the beginning of the fourth quarter, and you're just like, man, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm playing terrible. I'm playing lazy. And running this play, having to set it up as quick as you have to set it up. Like, like with all the buttons, like real quick, move this guy over, get to the safety, you know, everything that you have to do. As you can see there, this was early on in the season. I was practicing and I got caught on the linebacker. I was able to make a pick, but I got caught. So this play gets me into the game mentally. If I use it right off the bat, I have to think. I have to concentrate. I have to hit my buttons quick. I have to do those things, and it really helps my brain focus. And by doing that, I think it helps me in the long run. I really do. I know that's a weird reason, but that is one of the reasons why I stuck with this play. So that's reason number 1. The second reason is because the more I used it, and I was getting torched, and I stuck with it, I started to realize, okay, so what are people going to look at when they see this play? They're going to have certain routes they want to go to. There's certain routes that beat it. Trust me, I know about the routes that beat it because I got beat a lot. And it became like, you know what, I'm starting to really get a hang of this, like where people are trying to throw the ball to. And, you know, I mean, still my success isn't like super great or anything at that point, but it was definitely much better. Then, as time went on, actually the first thing that I noticed was, you know, the hurry-up offense. That was just tough. So now I'm going to get into a game. Yeah, I might use it early, but if I'm going to play someone that I'm noticing as a quick snapper, they love to hurry up. Hurry up I don't mind, but it's the quick snapping. I will not use it against players that play fast. As you can see here, as I'm setting it up, this is all against guys that are they like to get a look at the line of scrimmage. They don't play too fast. And I am just fine with that. Love to use it when they're blocking a running back. If I think that they're going to block a running back, this is when I want to use it because, you know, I mean, we can definitely stop the running back by biting down on them, but because we can get beat deep with this play, we're one-on-one on the outside with no help deep unless we play deep ourselves because we're the safety, running back's going to roam free. So I love it when they block the running back because we're going to get in even with slide protection no matter what. Just kind of stuck with it, like I said, guys. I mean, I don't really know what to tell you. I sent this to a guy that I play in a league with. He's like, hey, man, what's that defense? And I showed him the defense, and he came back to me and goes, you know what? That defense sucks. So it might work for some of you guys that want to stick with it and figure it out, and it might just be absolutely terrible for those of you that don't. Here, I tried to set it up, and I was a little late. One last final thing before I let you guys go is you want to press the Y button twice if you're worried about getting beat deep. That's going to disguise coverage. It's going to make it so that they don't bump. And I love to use that when I think they're running slants.